Hi guys, Nisi here. Thanks for stopping by today. I was inspired to make this beautiful table. I got my inspiration from this photo that I saw online. It's quite pricey. It's $1,500. So I decided to make one. And I used PVC pipes along with these mirrors that I took from an old cabinet that someone was throwing away. So for my legs, I'm using 22 inches PVC and I cut 8 of those, and then I'm using, for my top level, I'm using 4 at 12 inches. I cut those and I spray painted them, and I also spray painted my couplings that I'll be using for my legs. I'll be using my couplings for my legs and to hold the PVC. And these couplings, they're from the electrical department, and they're 3/4 inches, and they actually fit the 1/2 inch PVC perfectly. So I'm using E6000 along with 1/2 inch screws to attach these to the base, and I'll be pre-drilling the holes before I screw them in. And I'm using my screwdriver because I don't want to put too much pressure on the mirror. And these are the doors from the cabinet actually. So it's glass in the front, and at the back it's particle wood. So for the mirrors, I'll be using this epoxy to attach the couplings, but I had to replace the epoxy with E6000 after a day because it did not hold it strong enough. So I used E6000 and I attached them. So I'm covering up my mirrors so I can spray paint the wood section. For my decor pieces, I cut the PVC to size and then play with them a little bit to see where I want them to fall, but I make sure to use my ruler because I want 2 of them to be touching the ground just to give the table extra support. And I'm using E6000 to join them. After I was done using the E6000, I went over it with hot glue, which I did not have to use because you will see that I'm gonna scrape it off. I realized that it's not gonna look good underneath the spray paint, so I tried to scrape it off, but it still did not come off clean enough, and you'll see it in the end what I'm talking about. And I use alcohol to clean them before I spray paint them. I could have just used my E6000 and the painter's tape to hold it together because I had to allow my mirrors to dry for 48 hours, so those could be drying in the same time. I took everything outside and spray painted them with my gold spray paint. and I'm attaching my legs, and this is after 48 hours. This was a very easy project. The drying time took the most time, really. And here you're gonna see what I was talking about right there. It's still showing the residue from the glue. That could have been avoided if I did not use it. Didn't need to use it. So the decor pieces, this is how they're gonna be on the corners, one at the front, one at the side, and then I'll use a smaller piece to join them together. So to attach my decor pieces, I'll be using these corner braces. They're 3/4 of an inch. I drill the holes first and then I screw them in the pipes, and I attach the corner brace to only one pipe, the center one. And then I use E6000 to attach the rest, and I use painter's tape to hold it in place until it dries for another 48 hours. While it was drying, I used these glass gems to cover the holes in the pipes, and it gives it that nice touch. And this is the final result. I'm so impressed with this table. It looks very nice and it's sturdy. I actually made this for my sister, and she should have this for a good few years. It turned out very nice, and I didn't have to buy the mirrors. All I had to do was buy the PVC pipes and the fittings, and that was it. And it gave me a beautiful table. Guys, look out for my tutorial on this beautiful centerpiece. You should be getting that tutorial coming tomorrow. You'll see how I made this beautiful centerpiece to match this table. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you didn't subscribe as yet, please subscribe and select all so you can be notified of all my future uploads. Thanks for watching.